Because Venom is like a core that you do not want to fall behind from the start. So it's very, very important for the Venom to get a good start so he can actually snowball the game. Like right now, you see the Undying, you can't really do much against the Venom because he's just going to kill you in the lane. So it's pretty difficult for him to arrest, but what he can do is just try to focus on last hitting the range creep and just protecting the draw, making sure the draw gets the creeps. But DM, he's going to get ran at, his gale is on cooldown.
He's just dead? He's just dead, Winter. That's 12 stacks of decay that he had let accumulate on himself.
So he's going to be free farming this lane for now. There's not much the Enigma can do anymore to post a kill threat on this lane. So they are going to be just happy trading farm.
Especially with the point and leap now already for Sin Q. He's not really in any danger
top
here.
lane. Ghost.
Yeah, they're going top on a Ghost this time around with Boundless Strike. Oh, the deny!
Nice.
In time. That's a big play out from DY. Still time wasted at least for OG, where, you know, Ghost is not going to be able to get any farm. Down bottom, though, is where at least things are looking pretty decent for the side of OG. Yuragi well on his way to the Diffusal Blade. Has already that first Blade of Alacrity being flown out. Top lane, though, is where there's trouble, as Ghost is going to go down. DY able to at least trade away for DM, and might be able to also secure the kill onto Seb. Level 1 Jingu Mastery here. Seb's going to get it secured, but still will fall. Bonus damage and lifesteal not nearly enough to fight through this Undying.
He doesn't see the Ember on the map and he feels like he's threatened in the lane.
I mean, that's the right move to make. Taiga doing his best to be as annoying as possible, does block a stack, is going to be now picked up by Sin Q. Does have that arrow, that level 3 Star Storm. Primal Roar already utilized here by JT, as they do still find Ghost. BZM able to connect successfully there. Taiga killed off as the courier was giving the vision. Sin Q with a tip onto Taiga. Seb, he went out to farm the wave, has a pig pull to try and escape. A Paparazi taking the racing line here, cutting down that tree. Seb looking for the TP out, and I think he's got him on this occasion. Will be able to make it safe and sound back into the fountain. Well played there, wasting a bit of time out from Paparazi.
Top lane, EY.
Yeah, good old Gus here. They're going to try and turn on to BZM. Ooh, the damage. It's high. BZM avoiding a little bit of it, though, but did not have a safety remnant when he made that dive, Winter. He will fall. Ghost picks up the kill. Sin Q was behind all the while, ready to jump on in to secure it if needed. Tower will go down as DM's push is successful this time around, but they're baiting him. They don't know that Sin Q's in the trees. Arrow connects. There's a TP scroll available from DM. He's going to turn and try and fight his way through this one. He will fall. Ghost still might end up going down. He TP's into the fountain, and he's going to be A-OK, safe and sound as well.
No, they definitely have to make use of the blink. Get towers, get kills, and then get Roshan because of Medallion.
I think Seb missed his stun on that one, on that particular occasion. Not quite sure. Sin Q either way, he's not scared of Seb. He'll drop the tip right on back to him. He might be a little bit more scared, though, of BZM, as they have already used the Searing Chains. There's going to be the Urn Charge as well. Sin Q leaps up to the high ground and away from the Bounty Monkey King, although BZM looking pretty deep now. Does not have a Remnant on back. BZM is going to be able to secure the kill. That's his last Remnant. TPs will be cancelled, actually, by the side of Xtreme Gaming, at least the one. Paparazzi is eager to TP on back and will secure the kill there on a BZM.
Not worth it.
Yeah, JT takes the tower down bottom, and the XD from Sin Q.
So he's like trying to play as a core, so he's rushing like Axe so he can actually deal a lot more damage with his spells, with the Poison Nova.
Alright. I thought he saw that one to the outpost. Maybe he
Have
did?
a hawk? No, he doesn't have a hawk.
He didn't have a hawk. I mean, he was right next to it. Oh, I don't think he saw that one either. Hold on to the axe. Oh, he's going to actually make the Blink Dagger onto BZM. Arrow caught by the Eidolon as the US Scepter is going to stop Taiga from counter-initiating with a Black Hole, at least right away. Out comes the Wukong's command. Blood Grenade even thrown now towards JT, but the Drums of Slime keeping him alive. He actually had the Aegis, by the way. So OG looking to back up with the counter-initiation. Now Paparazzi finishing off Taiga. DM hoping to try and TP away. The damage is not sufficient out from the side of Xtreme Gaming. He will be allowed to leave. Seb as well makes it out alive. It's an Aegis for the life of the Monkey King and the Wukong's command. OG, they're eager to fight in this area where they've got a lot of wards up, as the extreme smoke might end up taking them into this area. So yeah, just trying to get max illusions. Oh, well, they found him. He's hoping that he had this heart finished off now. Still has the doppelganger to try and escape here. The drums of Slam, though, at max beating now, as it is going to be Yuragi who takes him down. The rest of OG seems like Sin-Q actually forced to use the Yule Scepter defensively.
You know, you can't take the carry out of him, you know. He's always like the carry on the team.
He's farmed up. I mean, actually, he's not the most farmed. Of all the games, you get to say that. This game, not very true at all, Winter. Sin-Q has still the arrow. Didn't want to use it on that initial go-around. Maybe saving it now in case Taiga decided to throw down the black hole. No chance for him to do so as the arrow finally let loose. Will connect on to him. They're going down bottom. I believe they've seen Seb jump into one of these trees with the lane ward they have down. Tombstone is ready to be used. Ooh, DY, he's guessing. He's looking for that extra stack of decay. He's looking for the mine. Oh, he got him this time. Oh, and Seb just jumps down. DY, he doesn't like what he sees because Yuragi's on his way on over as well. Yule Scepter used. Will be able to catch Seb, even if he does avoid the damage. Tombstone now defensively placed down, but JT joining the fight with the drums of Slam. Finds the roar onto Seb. He's already dead. Yuragi at least finally draws blood in this fight. In this game, rather, but it might be now at the cost of his own life as JT sweeps him up there with the wild axes. No way out for him. Ghost already pushing back towards the mid lane. Yeah, bypassing the creep wave here, allowing Ghost to finish farming those up. See what they can find. Oh, gee. Not really properly positioned here. The arrow sails through. Will connect on a Roche, but it's going to be now the roar connecting onto DM. The silence prevents him from doing much. At least he does get off his death poison Nova.
Yeah, really nice.
Still just don't think they can contest Roche here. It's going to go the way towards Xtreme Gaming.
Yeah, but the whole game we still have not seen like a black hole, right? I mean, this is why the hero is so popular right now. It's not just only about the lanes. Like after that, he can push waves with decay, and he can deal.
Yuragi gonna hit on to Ghost. We'll see if they can actually connect the stun onto the real one. Taiga threatening for the black hole for now as Ghost setting his count, trying to fight BZM though. He's still alive. No, will go down. Taiga as well, unable to get off the black hole. Set from behind. Yule Scepter interrupts him for getting off the boundless strike. It's still at least the first life onto Ghost, but he's gonna stand his ground and continue to fight. Yuragi at least able to break that marksmanship proc, the aura, but it's not gonna matter as he is still finished off relatively easily. He cannot stand his ground and fight here on this PL.
On top of that, the Breathe Fire, like that's also a very, very good spell against the PL illusions in the team fight, like severely limiting his damage output in the fights. And without like a BKB black hole, I don't see how OG can actually win the fight here.
Ooh, JT, he's just in. Oh, and they have the follow-up arrow as well. The kill trivial here as Ghost will secure it. The frost arrows from behind. There's a buyback on DM. Taiga as well, again, still waiting for that right opportunity to black hole. Maybe it's next game. Yule Scepter has caught Seb here, and he is going to go down. Despite his best efforts, does not have buyback. Does make it now a 3. Make that a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, I have a feeling we are never going to see a black hole this game.
No. Have hope. Have hope. He's just waiting for the right one, okay? Yeah, or Seb can act as the bait. Xtreme Gaming have proven time and time again they're willing to really commit at least a tombstone to kill him. OG, this might be their opportunity here as they do smoke up. They've got a ward now on the high ground, which scouts JT is completely alone here. Winter, black hole number 1 of the game. Oh, and it's not going to be completed though as JT eager to try and turn this one around. They've already gotten the kill onto DM as well, and Yuragi, and Seb being beaten back and wiped off the face of the earth. OGs try their best to find a surprise fight against Xtreme Gaming, but it immediately does not go their way. Xtreme Gaming, they save the life of the Beastmaster, and they take down 4. We call it in America the Papa Roach. That was their last resort. They're suffocating.
The Papa Roach.
Yeah, it's a music reference. Don't worry about it. The buyback now from OG is, I mean, yeah, at that point, you've got really no reason to move around the map.
Nobody wants to
lands
go to
on Boardwalk.
Nobody wants to go Mayfair.
you land once on Boardwalk and it's GG. Seb. Okay, yeah, there's no way out of this one for him. I think he's going to be killed off here from outside the pit. Ghost nearly 2-shots him. It's godlike now on the Drow Ranger. 10, 3, and 7. JT, though, having one hell of a game, Winter.
Yeah, JT is the one that has, 2 hotels on Mayfair?
Yep. Why Mayfair? Why not just Boardwalk? How do you know such obscure...
Mayfair the most expensive one?
What is this, like British Monopoly? Mayfair? Get out of here. In trouble though, DM. Taiga blinking back now defensively as Paparazi pops the BKB. Eager to chase now as he does have DM within arm's reach of at least the Dragon Tail stun. DM is going to tick on down, does get within range of the Poison Nova at the very least. Not really sure if OG have got a fighting chance in this one, especially as JT jumps forward. He finds the roar now onto Yuragi. Ghost letting loose the arrows, and they have the kill onto Yuragi. Seb doing as best as he can now as he does lay down the Wukong's command, but he is going to be finished off here as Ghost is just way too strong in this kind of a game, leaping up to the high ground. That's the dieback now on DM, and Seb's going to throw in the towel. OG, they fall in game number 1. As the side of Xtreme Gaming absolutely dominate here, 6-32. Oh boy, Winter.
I don't understand what the Venom is meant to do this game. If he's building like as a carry and trying to do damage, then I don't really get like what's the game plan, because the draft then becomes pretty greedy.
But more surprising to me, BZM is not taking the points in Vortex yet, so Paparazi has been able to get a couple of creeps using Shield Crash. He's still struggling, of course, because, I mean, Static Remnant and Overload against a melee hero does quite a number. But, yeah, you can see, normally that's where, a Storm would just Vortex you in. I assume at level 3 he'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Might go for
and bot lane, spin. Yuragi is going on Sin Q.
That he is, and Sin Q without any movement speed buff. We'll hold on to the 5-stick charges. That's going to be first blood here for Yuragi. To go 102, so you still end up going for points in Overload and Remnant. So they seem to still really prefer that. Seb will take a bit of a bruising here. That last little Malefice proc. DY quickly picking up the kill. Look at it, finishing off the Eidolons before he goes back to kill Seb. The disrespect there. Before he finally drops the tip.
The small little things.
He's playing into this Rubik Endless ET, so a couple ways to shut him down. Even through a BKB, should he find the money for that one.
Yep, Jin Q. They caught him with the disruption. Gonna deny the wall as well.
Yeah, he's gonna actually fight his way through this one. DY showed up to fight. JT does not have enough experience for that Arena of Blood, but that's a big old Spear of Mars, which will catch BZM. Paparazzi leaping up to the high ground. Now down the stairs he goes. Out of mana is BZM. Does not have any mangoes either, but does have at least a very strong ally here with him. Yuragi shows up to fight. Will be able to take down DY.
You need to find a balance. You help your team and you help yourself.
Shield Rune's about to pop here. Paparazzi getting ready to move. Smoke on smoke action. Those OGs will break first, but there's wards here. There's a vision. Nice two-man stun is going to allow them to at least get the jump onto Taiga with disruption stolen. BZM very patient here on the ball lightning. Finds a little bit of his mana burn there on the diffusal reveal.
Yeah, the disruption actually came a bit late. He was able to get his roll off, so couldn't really get the disruption. But still, only losing the SD there. Quite decent disruption.
Yeah, actually, with the Watcher, they've got vision here, and they've set up perfectly onto BZM. They're going to let the Earth Splitter on through first. Perfect crowd control and a beautiful kill there onto OG. The Watcher just now timing out.
Perfect.
Lovely use of the Watcher. That was amazing. We've all seen it. I hate it when it happens to me in my games. Okay. Little catch there on the BZM. We'll put him to sleep, but otherwise is not going to stop this push. Paparazzi has himself his Rolling Thunder ready to go. Fortify committed now by the side of Xtreme with Ghost joining the fight. Has his own Diffusal Blade. They're TPing in JT as well. Zeko stop catching DM. He could be in for a rough time now. A rude awakening as Disruption will catch him, but JT patiently waited for the Spear of Mars. He is killed off, even overcommitting slightly with the Earth Splitter, but it's going to take down Seb as well. Xtreme Gaming, they defend the Tier 1 tower with ease. It does cost him a couple of ultimates though, Winter.
What else they can actually do to defend the tower, so they're going to have to forfeit it. Ghost is ready to fight.
They have a Fortify. Yeah, Slark's ready to fight. Chugs down bottom, but you will have Ravage in a black hole here. We'll see what they want to go for. His Ghost might be the target. He's already actually utilized the Shadow Dance, but Sin Q could be in for a bit of trouble. Gets the lift off, preventing the black hole or the Ravage, but it won't matter much because he's still going to be taken down. Taiga with the kill credit there. BZM lurking on the edge of the fight, but it's OG who defend the Tier 1 tower for now and look to finish what they started. Tier 1 tower, DM, Meteor Hammer. You check that one off your list, OG fans. That one's done. Hold on, though. In the river, black hole. He's going to be able to catch two. Do they have a stun in time? Not enough mana for the Echo Stop. BZM following through. The Ravage as well. Doesn't hit anything, but it doesn't matter because that's two cores already dead. JT and Ghost caught by the black hole of Seb, and there's the counter initiation they were looking for, Winter. They got it perfectly there. Yeah. Smoke move down bottom, though, from the side of XG.
This is not
two really aggressive wards out.
This is not the biggest kill that I hope for.
Yeah, we're not hoping to find a Seb here. He might even drop a tip or a voice line. Anything, Seb? Anything for the fans? No, not yet. For the Radiant side, gives you a little bit of vision behind the Dire Tier 2 tower.
In between the lane.
Yeah. You see into the lane. You can see the ramp. It's a good one. Careful though. Spear has caught one. DM is going to take a lot of damage here. Disruption not in time for the Earth Splitter. Paparazzi perfectly getting out of that pinball zone just in the nick of time. As DM is going to now be joined by a couple of allies. The Spear is going to find the kill on the DM. A DY being kept alive just barely as BZM out of mana potentially is overcommitted here. That's going to be a stolen Vortex. Last bit of mana used to try and escape the fight, but Paparazzi and Ghost, they're right on top of him. They've secured the kill. The double defusal burning too much of the mana. JT blinking forward, finding the Spear now onto Yuragi. Ghost, though, unable to connect the leash in time. But they're nearly by their tier 2 tower and will not be able to contest this nearly in time. The Roche will fall. It is going to be double wisdom runes at the very least for Xtreme, so
yeah, I mean, OG are still feeling pretty good in this game right now. Storm has Aegis. They're very strong team fight right now with the Black Hole and the Tide Ravage. Enigma has all the auras, the Solar Flare is the mech.
Check that out as well. BZM has just finished up his Orchid, so that's completed now. Sin Q is going to eat an Omni Slash. As now Yuragi leading OG into battle a second time. Storm, looking for the silence, will find it, but Ghost just barely able to Dark Pact in time. Black Hole is going to come in to be able to at least try and get this kill on the Ghost, and with the spin active, they easily have him surrounded and killed off. Even if they did cancel that Black Hole, nice job there. On the side of OG, they'll catch 2 more. Of course, with the changes to the debuff immunity, the Blade Fury only gives you, what, 80% additional magic resist, so you can still be hit by a couple of things here. Just not that they're debuff immune. Smoke will break. Yuragi is going to be speared back, hit by the tree. The Ravage to try and counter-initiate, but it's going to be the Disruption stun, which saves the day here for OG. BZM makes another jump on in, but a very good Depth Shroud is going to allow them to continue fighting. Out comes the Omni Slash, but plenty of heroes, and now creeps even into Absorb this one, as Yuragi stuck on the wrong side of this fight. The Spear will finish him off, and it's a Storm Spear holding onto the Aegis, as OG losing out on the fight. Seb even is going to end up getting caught here by the side of Sin Q, and Xtreme Gaming, they clean up as it's OG go looking for a fight and leave with a bloodied nose.
I mean, you think that the worst thing that could happen to you when you're black holding as Enigma is being bashed by some random counter right click.
Oh yeah, dude, that was amazing. Out in Bali, I forgot, wasn't that an Eastern European team? Was it 9 Pandas who did that?
Yeah, safe. No, it was safe.
Oh my goodness. Here we go, though. Careful, DM. He's the only one not in this smoke. Oh, and they are going to make the jump on him. They missed on the Spear, and now Xtreme Gaming, they find more than what they bargained for, as the entire team is going to look to counter-initiate on them. The Disseminate already blown here, as JT, silenced up, is tanking quite a few spells. Xtreme Gaming, though, unable to really get in there. Utilizing the Shadow Dance passive, they know that OG have planted a ward of themselves up on the high ground. As, oh my goodness, JT is in! The arena catches 3. Seb, he's just left dead in the middle of the arena as Taiga ends up disrupting himself. DM also taken out. Taiga's gonna end up buying back, but they're immediately on a BZM. He's leashed up in the Spear. JT! What an absolute Giga Chad move! Absolutely just starting the team fight off on his own terms.
The God of War, Mars, JT.
From the Malaysian offlaner here over the side of Xtreme Gaming. That's going to be just a full set of bottom barracks, Winter, and that's not even Roche.
I think the team fights is actually not that difficult for them to take if they are well positioned.
Well, we'll see. This is not the proper positioning that they're hoping for. They are perfectly scouted.
Oh,
JT, he's just in again. Somehow, that has caught him. Taiga. Seb, unable to get off the Black Hole. He started the cast animation. I don't think he's going to be able to get it off now, as, oh, goodness gracious, Paparazzi's found his man. JT as well with the die back there onto Taiga. Ghost trying to fight his way through this one as well. He's on top of Yuragi. His Agi disappearing. Even DY doing too much damage. There's the spin, but without the talent. Ghost still chasing him down. They've at least gotten through DY, but it's going to cost BZM his own life, as Yuragi, there is no escape from this Xtreme Gaming side. He doesn't have a spin, he doesn't have an Omni Slash, and he doesn't have a team to support him, Winter. Xtreme Gaming, they win yet another brawl, as JT just initiates again on his own. He's winning on the game. They're going for tier 4s.
Ending the game, man. That's what you want from your initiating hero or player. No hesitation, you know.
There's a fortify. There's a buyback. Seb's back in 3 seconds. Does not have a Blink Dagger, but does have a Black Hole, Winter. 4 alive now with a triple buyback, but goes. Oh, the Ravage onto him. They have managed to catch him. He didn't get off Shadow Dance or the Depth Shroud, and it seems like Ghost will be punished for his lack of skill usage there.
At what
OG
cost?
now, there's an opening for them as they're going to charge, I assume,
I
straight
think
down
they
bottom
have
and
to
take
get
Roche.
AJ's.
This is too scary. OG, they've dropped a lane ward right where the tier 1 bottom
Oh
used
no,
to
they're backing
stand.
off. Richie,
But-
they're running away.
Xtreme Gaming, yeah, they're back to full strength. I see why they're running away, Winter. In fact, Rubik zip it in. Look at that. Sin Q able to find Taiga here. He doesn't have buyback, so that's still a valuable pickoff. Might just buy enough time for Xtreme Gaming to finish off this Roche, especially with Seb showing now top lane. Aegis, Depth Shroud, just damn. You pick up a shell on the beach, and Pangolier might cancel your black hole. He's got an Octarine core as well, his 15 talent, Ag Scepter, and a Basher. Maybe that Midas really has quite paid off this game for him. Yuragi, quick little bash into the stun. Xtreme Gaming, though, biding their time. Not the initiation they're quite looking for. Big old zip zap on the way on in. Doesn't really bait out much from the side of Xtreme Gaming. Telekinesis. JT holding on to the spears. Yuragi spinning to win here. JT, oh, they've actually found a silence, a stun onto Yuragi. Oh, but the disruption save in the nick of time as JT did connect onto the spear. BZM onto the backlines, trying to disrupt this fight, but it's not going very well still. As Xtreme Gaming, they're just too strong. The Omni Slash is coming out, but the Creep Wave is here to tank it. Yuragi, he comes out without any mana. DY's right on top of him. There's the Spear of Mars. Ghost laying into him now. Finds a bash even from Paparazi, and Yuragi throws in the towel. All of his Agi's been taken. Xtreme Gaming, they will take the 2-0 over the side of OG, despite Seb's best efforts here for the Black Hole.
What a performance by JT on the Mars here. You know, like winning them the last couple of fights with his initiation and his confidence when he was jumping in, fearless. He knows that he's really strong. His team's going to back him up.